Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Our Google Ads series is going on. If you want to watch the whole series, you can come to our channel and watch those videos from here. Okay, so in today's lecture, we'll see how to create a complete search ads project for a real estate property. So without further ado, let's get started. So we'll be using this landing page for creating ads. I have researched all the necessary informations from this landing page so that I can put them in my ads and my ads get more relevant to this landing page. And as you know, if my ads get more relevancy, then I will get a good amount of quality score. And if my ads quality score is good, then I will get high ad rank and my ad cost will be low. And if I get a high ad rank, then I will be able to generate a good amount of ROI. Okay, so hopefully you have understood all those things. So I'll be advertising for the service called residential properties. So I have researched all the necessary keywords for this service. You can see over here residential properties in Florida, because I want to target my location as Florida. That's why all the keywords are related to Florida. Okay, apartments in Florida, flats in Florida, apartments in Florida for sale, flats for sale in Florida. Okay, and I have also written all the ad copies like headlines and descriptions so that I can put them in my ads. And I have also researched site link assets, call out assets, call assets, and structured snippet assets. Okay. And I have also set up conversion tracking properly so that I can measure the campaign performance. Okay. So if I try to show you, then I need to go to the tools and settings option, and then I need to click on conversions. So let's wait a little bit. If I scroll down a little bit, then you will see an option called submit lead form conversion. So if I go to the contact us page, then we'll see a form available here. So whenever a user submit this form, I want to track this as a lead form conversions. Okay, so that's what I did here, submit lead form conversion. And as the phone call leads, I have set up two conversions, one for call from ads conversion. So I'll be using call assets. So after using call assets, when a user call to our service, then I am to track this as a call from ads conversion. And next one is, if you go to my website, then you will see a phone number available here. So when a user come to my website after seeing my ads and call to my business from this website, then I am to track this as a phone calls to a website conversions. Okay. And I have also set up remarketing tag from the audience manager section so that I can retarget the users. Okay. So conversion tracking is done. So let's create a new campaign. So for creating new campaign, I just need to click on this blue button called new campaign. Then I need to choose a campaign objectives from here. So you can see we have bunch of campaign objectives available here, like sales, leads, website traffic, brand awareness, etc. So if I go to my website, then you will be able to understand that my main goal is to generate leads. So I'm going to be choosing leads from here. Okay. And from the conversion goals, I'll be choosing phone call leads and submit lead forms. So I will remove add to baskets and I will remove purchases as well from the conversion goals. So those two are selected right now. So I'm going to click on continue. Then I need to select a campaign type. So we can see we have different types of campaigns available here. So for now, I'm going to choose search, okay, as a campaign type. Then you can give your website by clicking on this check mark called website visit. For me, I will not be choosing it. So I have to name my campaign. So I'll give a meaningful name like Porto Real Estate. And my campaign objective is leads. So I'll click on continue. Then I'll click on start new. So we are in the bidding page right now. As this is a new conversion, so we cannot use those smart biddings called conversions and conversion value. So we can use them, but will not get expected results if we use them, because those sort of smart biddings works well when you have 25 to 30 conversions in your account. Currently, we don't have any. That's why for the time being, I'm going to be choosing clicks. And most probably in the later part of the video, I'll choose enhanced CPC, because initially I use enhanced CPC as a bidding strategy. You can choose maximize clicks, enhanced CPC, or manual CPC. Okay, it's up to you. So you can enable this check mark, set a maximum cost per limit, click bid limit. If you want, you can enable this, but for me, I will not be choosing this. So I'll click on next. Then you can choose Google search partners and Google display partners as the network options. So for me, I'm not gonna choose any of them. So I'm gonna deselect both of them. And in the location options, I'm gonna enter the location as Florida, because I want to advertise my service on Florida. So you can see Florida is here. So I'll click on target. Then from the location options, I'll choose the second option called presence, people in or regularly in your targeted locations. And as the language, I'll keep it as English. If you want to change the language, then you can go through these options and changes your language as per your requirements. Okay. And for the audience segment options, if you want to select audience segments, then you can set up audience segments from here. But for me, I don't basically select or choose audience segments in search ad. So for segmenting audience, you just need to go to the browse section and you can segment the audience by detailed demographic, affinity, in market, your data segment, and combined segments. So you can go through all of those options and customize the audience as per your requirements. Okay. Then I will click on more settings and I'll keep ad rotation as optimize prefer best performing ads. And from the start and end dates, I'm gonna choose end dates. So I want to advertise this campaign for next 30 days. So today is 29th of May. So I'm gonna be choosing 29th of June, as I want to advertise this campaign for next 30 days. So I'll click on more settings again, and from the add schedule option, I don't want to schedule it. Okay, not an issue. So in the campaign URL options, you can set up campaign URLs. So I have a detailed video on it, how to set up campaign URLs. If you haven't watched the video yet, I would suggest you to watch this video and set up campaign URL. Okay, so I'll be tracking my URL using UTM tracking or UTM parameter. That's why I am not gonna choosing campaign URL. Okay, so I'll click on next. Then we are in the ad group section. So I have already named the ad group as residential properties. So I'll copy it from here and I'll rename the ad group as residential properties phrase. Okay, because I want to create two ad groups. One is with the phrase mesh and other one is with the exact mesh. And I will target the same keywords in both ad groups. Okay. So I'm gonna name it residential properties phrase, and then I need to put keywords here. So before entering them, I just need to wrap those keywords. So for wrapping keywords, I just need to write AdWords wrapper on Google. So if I put those keywords here and click on wrap keywords, then we'll be able to see the phrase mesh versions of those keywords available here. So I'm going to copy all of them from here and I'll paste it in the enter keyword sections. Perfect. Then we are in the add section. The first option we can see over here is final URL. So I need to put a final URL over here. So I'm going to mention this landing page URL as final URL. And as I already told you that I will be tracking my URL using UTM tracking. So I'm going to write campaign URL builder. Okay. Then I'll put the URL over here in the website URL section. And if you want, you can give the campaign ID, and I will name the campaign source as Google and campaign medium as CPC. Campaign name, I'm gonna be mentioning Porto Real Estate, then lead campaign. So I'll copy this URL from here. If you want, you can shorten the link from this button. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this URL from here and paste it in the final URL section. So you might ask me why I'm using campaign URL option, because I want to see Google Ads data in Google Analytics 4. I want to see which campaign is performing well, which campaign is generating more leads. So on the basis of performance, I can scale those campaigns. Okay, so in the display path, I'm going to mention my main service keywords called residential. So I'm going to copy residential over here, and I'm going to mention residential apartments. So I'm going to copy apartments from here and put apartments in the display path too. Okay. So you can see how they will preview residential apartments. So you can see over here, they are suggesting us to use a call assets. You can see over here, because you selected phone calls as a campaign goal, add a call assets to use with your ads. So I'll set up call assets. So for setting up, I just need to scroll down a little bit and I'll click on new call. So I have already researched the call assets. So I'm going to copy this phone number from here and paste it in the phone number section. So if you want, you can customize your country from here, but I will be keeping it as USA. Okay, you can see call reporting is turned on, and from the conversion actions, I will choose this call from ads, because as I already told you, so call from ads is one of our conversion goals. So I have already set up conversion tracking with the name. So I want to use this call from ads. So you can see how our call assets will be looking like. You can see over here. So I'll click on save and I'm going to click on apply. Okay, perfect. Now I need to write the ad copies. Okay, so before writing ad copies, I would suggest you to enter all the headlines and descriptions. So we have 15 headlines here and 4 descriptions. So I would suggest you to enter 15 headlines and 4 descriptions so that Google can optimize your ads properly. Okay, so I have already written all the headlines and descriptions, so I'm going to use them. So the first headline I'm going to be using is Porto Real Estate. So this is our brand name, so I'm going to mention it as headline 1. Okay, and as headline 2, I'm going to mention looking for perfect apartment. So this will be used as headline 2, and as headline 3, I'm going to mention a call to action of our service, schedule a tour today. So this will be used as the third headline. Okay, perfect. Then I will use number 1 residential property in Florida. So this will be used as the 4th headline. Then the next one will be luxury apartment in Florida. So this is one of our keywords. I'm going to mention it over here. And next one, I'm going to use one of the benefits of our services. So it is pet friendly. I'm going to mention it over here. Next one is smart home technology. So this is also one of our benefits. So I'm going to mention it over here. Next one, I'm going to be using boat parking available. So this is also one of our benefits. So I'm gonna mention it over here. Next one, I'm gonna using swimming pool facility. So one of the facilities of our services. Swimming pools facilities. Then I'll mention a call to action called view details. Then I'll use apartment in Florida for sale. So this is one of the buying intentional keywords I'm gonna mentioning here. Flats for sale in Florida. So this is also one of the buying intentional keywords I'm mentioning over here. Price starts from 359K. So I'll mention it as the headline. And next one, flats in Florida, one of the keywords of our services. So this will be used one of the headlines. And the last headline, I'm gonna use contact us. So this is one of the call to actions of our services. Okay, perfect. Then I need to put 4 headlines. Okay, so as the first headline, I'm gonna use this one. So I'll copy it from here and paste it over here. And as the next description, I'm gonna be using this one. Okay, so this will be used as the second descriptions, and as the third description, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so I'll copy it from here and paste it over here. So this has exceeded our character limit, so I can remove some from here. Okay, so perfect. Now it is perfect. Okay, and as the last description, I'll use this one. Okay, so this is our last description. So you can see over here, our ad strength is excellent. Okay, so you should create multiple ads with the ad strength of excellent or at least good, so that Google can optimize your ads properly. So how my ads will look like, you can see over here. It's smart home technology, auto real estate, #1 residential property in Florida. Okay, perfect. Now I will create some site link assets. Okay, so I have already researched all the site link assets, so I just need to use them. So for creating new site link assets, I just need to scroll down a little bit. And I'll click this option called new site link. Then I'll put all the site links here. So as the first site link text, I'm gonna mention see your properties. So this will be used as the first site link text, and as description line 1, I'm gonna use get luxury flat at Porto. Okay. And as the description 2, I'm gonna mention this one. Price starts from 359K. And I'm gonna mention my property page URL here. Okay, so I'll copy it from here and paste it in the final URL section. As site link 2 text, I'll mention photo gallery. So I'll enter photo gallery over here, and as the description 1, I'm gonna mention see our photo galleries. And description line 2, I'll mention schedule a tour. Okay, perfect. And as the final URL, I'm gonna copy this gallery page URL and put it in the final URL section. And as the site link 3 text, I'll be using contact us as site link 3 text. And as description line 1, I'll mention we help you choose your property. So this will be used as description line 1, and as description line 2, I'm gonna be using call us now. Okay. And as the final URL of third site link, I'm gonna use this contact us page URL. Okay, so I'll enter this contact us page URL in the final URL section, and as the fourth site link text, I will use floor plan. So I'll copy floor plan from here and paste it in the site link text. And as the description line 1, I will use see different floor plans. Okay, so I will mention it as the description line 1, and as the description line 2, I'm gonna mention visit us for more info. So I'll copy it from here and paste it in the description line 2, and as the final URL, I'm gonna be mentioning our floor plans landing page URL. So I'll mention it over here. So for now, I'll be using 4 site link assets. If you want, you can use more. Okay. So you can see this is for the mobile version, how they will look like. See your properties, photo gallery, contact us, floor plan. So if I click on this arrow, then we'll see the desktop versions of those site link assets. So I'll click on save, and I'm gonna click on apply. So perfect. Our site link asset has been created. So I'll create some call out assets now. So I have already written some of the call out assets. Okay, so for creating new call out assets, I will scroll down a little bit and click on new call out. Then as the call out text 1, I'll mention 25 years in the business. So this will be used as call out text 1, and call out text 2, 24/7 customer service. So this will be used as the call out text 2, and as call out text 3, I'm gonna mention 400 plus apartments, and as fourth call out text, I'll mention 3,000 plus happy families. So for the time being, I'll be using 4 call out assets. So if you want, you can create more call out assets by clicking on this button called add call out text. Okay, so you can see how they will look like in the mobile version, and if I click on this, then we can see the desktop version of this call out asset. So I'm gonna click on save, and I'll click on apply as well. Okay, then I'll click on more asset types. Then I need to create some structured snippet assets. So for creating structured snippet, I will click on this structured snippets, and I'll scroll down a little bit and click on new structured snippets, and I have researched some of the structured snippets that I'm gonna be using. So I will use them. So as the header language, I'll keep it as English, and select header type. I can choose amenities. Okay, amenities mean benefits. Okay, so I'm gonna mention some of the benefits of our services, like boat parking available. So this will be used as amenities 1. Swimming pool facility. This will be used as amenities 2. And I'll be using this as the last structure snippet, children's playground. So this will be used as the third amenity. So for the time being, I'll be using 3 structure snippet assets. If you want, you can use multiple by creating on this button called add value. So how they look like, so they will be looking like this for the mobile version, and if I click on this arrow, then we can see the desktop versions of those structured snippet assets. So I'll click on save, and I'm gonna click on apply. So I have created all the necessary ad assets for this landing page. Now I'll click on done. Then I'll click on next. Now I need to give the ad budget. So I'll keep this daily budget as $50. Okay. Then I'll click on next. And you can see your campaign is almost ready to publish. So you can review your campaign from this section. Like if you want to change anything, you can do it from here. So if everything is okay, you can click on this button called publish campaign. Okay, so this is for I didn't set up billings properly, that's why it is showing like this. If you have set up billings, then this pop-up will not appearing for you. Okay, so I'll click on publish. So it is publishing the campaign, and you can see over here Google is reviewing it, and if everything is okay, then it will be live within 1 to 2 days. Okay, so perfect. Then I'll go to the settings options because I need to change the bidding strategy, and I need to use enhanced CPC as initial bidding strategies. And when we have 25 to 30 conversions in our campaign, then I will switch enhanced CPC to maximize conversions as the bidding strategy. Okay, so I'll go to the bidding section and click on change bid strategy, and I'll click on select a bid strategy directly. So I'll choose manual CPC from here. So if I enable manual CPC and click this check mark, then it will become enhanced CPC. So I'll click on save. Then I will go to the ads section. Okay, I'll create another ads because I need to A/B test 2 ads and I want to get a winner. So I'll give them 30 days timeline. In between 30 days, I will definitely get a winner, and then I will pause the low performing ads and create a new ads to beat the winner. Okay, so for creating a new ads, I just need to copy this one. Okay, so for copying it, I need to go to the edit section, and then I will copy it from here, and for pasting, I will go to the edit section again and click on paste. Okay, so I need to select the campaign from here. So our campaign name is Auto Real Estate Leads. So I'll choose the ad groups as well, and I will click on done, and I will enable those check marks and click on paste. So it is copying a new ads. It might take some time, so please have some patience. It will be done momentarily. Okay. So it is done. Now I will enable these ads, and for editing, I will click on this pencil button. So what I will do in this ad groups, I will pin some headlines and descriptions. Other than pinning headlines and descriptions, I will not make any changes in these ads. Okay. So let's pin some headlines and descriptions. So this is our brand name. So I want to keep this shown as at the position number 1. So I'm going to position it at number 1, and I want to position all the keywords at number 2, and all the CTS, USPs, features, benefits, those sort of stuffs at the position number 3. So looking for perfect apartment, so I'm gonna mention it at position number 2, and schedule a tour today at the position number 3, residential property in Florida. So at position number 2, luxury apartment in Florida at position number 2, pet friendly. So this is one of the benefits. I'm going to mention it at the position number 3, smart home technology at position number 3, boat parking available at position number 3, swimming pool facility at position number 3, view details, one of the CTS, position number 3, apartment in Florida for sale at position number 2, flats for sale in Florida at position number 2, price starts from 359K at position number 3, Flats in Florida at position number 2, contact us at position number 3. And to position those headlines, this will be used as position number 1, this will be used at position number 2, this will be used at position number 1, and I'm gonna use this as the position number 2. So let's see how they preview. So our brand name will always be shown at the position number 1. You can see over here, Porto Real Estate. So number 2 and 3 will always be rotating. You can see over here, looking for perfect apartment, view details. So they will always be rotating. You can see over here. Okay, so perfect. Other than pinning headlines and descriptions, I will not make any changes. So I'll keep these ads same, because I want to use all the site links, callouts, structured snippet, and call assets same as the previous ad. So I'll click on save ad. Now we can see 2 ads are running currently. So let's run them for next 30 days and get a winner. Okay. So I'll go to the ad group sections, because currently we're running 1 ad group. And as I already told you, I'll be creating 2 ad groups. So one is for phrase mass and other one is for exact mass. So for copying this ad group or creating a new ad group, I just need to copy this existing ad group. So for copying it, I just need to select this and go to the edit section, and I will click on copy. And for pasting, I'll go to the edit section again and click on paste. Okay, then I need to select the campaign. So it is already selected. I'll click on done. Then I'll make this check mark enable. Then I'll click on paste. So it is copying a new ad group. It might take some time, so please have some patience. It will be done momentarily. Okay, you can see over here, it's still updating. This can take a few minutes. So it is finished. Now I will enable this ad group, and I will rename this ad group as residential properties exact. Then I'll click on save, and I'll go to this ad group. And the first thing I need to do is to change the mesh type. So you can see all the keywords are in phrase mesh right now. So I'll make them in exact mesh. So I will select all the keywords from here and go to the edit section. And if I scroll down a little bit, then I will see an option called change mesh types. So I'll click on change all mesh types, and we will see 3 versions of mesh types available here, like broad mesh, exact mesh, and phrase mesh. So I'll choose exact mesh for now. Then I will click on apply. So within a short time, you will see all the keywords are in exact mesh. You can see over here. Okay, perfect. Then I will go to the ads section. So we'll be able to see 2 ads are running, because I just copied the phrase mesh ad groups. So all the ads are overriding in the exact mesh ad groups as well. Okay. So if I go to the campaign section, then we'll see 4 ads are running. Okay, so 2 for phrase mesh ad group and 2 for exact mesh ad groups. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you have a clear understanding on how we can set up a complete search ads project for a real estate property. Okay, so if you like our video, then you can subscribe our channel, follow our page. Okay, you have a good day. Bye bye.